Hi Libra, how are you doing? Welcome to your May reading. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys. Get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect in the near future, the month of May 2025. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below. And let's get into your reading. Your first card out we have is the Octopus. Show me clearly what's going on for Libra placements in the month of May 2025. What do my Libras need to know, look out for, be aware of for this month ahead? Show me clearly. Okay. Y'all have a lot to talk about. We have the horse and the rabbit that fell out together. We have the lamb over here. We also have the crocodile. Okay. Excuse me, I gotta tickle my throat. We have the wolf at the bottom. Something maybe you have to communicate. Just saying, my throat chakra acting up all of a sudden. Anyways, starting off with the octopus. This is an energy of feeling a little swamped, honestly. There's a lot that you're juggling. There's a lot that you have on your mind. There's a lot on your plate. And I feel like you could be in high demand, or a lot of people are needing you, needing your help, needing your support. Honestly, it just seems as if there's a lot of people that are like tugging on you, or the energy that's tugging on you. And it does feel like you kind of just want to break free. You kind of want to run for the hills. With the horse and the rabbit, this is a restless, let's get going. I feel fidgety. I feel like I gotta do something. Very, very restless mind I'm seeing with the rabbit and the octopus. You got a lot on your head. A lot on your head, a lot in your head, a lot in your brain. Lot of planning, forward thinking, but yet it feels overwhelming, and maybe you just don't know where to begin, or it's just like your mind is very loud. Your mind is very loud, and it can be difficult to hear what your intuition is trying to tell you. The horse is a very intuitive energy, as we can see the third eye is being highlighted here, and it's like you're overthinking what your intuition's been trying to tell you all along. Like your intuition knows, but your brain is kicking in, trying to reason with it and trying to use logic behind it. You're trying to reason with it when honestly, you guys, I know you're feeling very antsy, restless, like you gotta get going, or you gotta hurry up, or you gotta get things moving, but Spirit is suggesting with the crocodile and lamb, slow down, take a breath. You need to tune inwards. Your higher self has been trying to tell you something, and it's very important that you take a moment to really tune in to what your higher self is trying to communicate to you. You're getting signs, you're getting messages, synchronicities, dreams are popping. Pay attention if you've been receiving any downloads or messages or visions in your dreams. You need to slow down so that you can receive the messages from your higher self. Hopefully the message will come through in this reading so that I can help you get through this, get clarity, however this will unfold in this reading. Who knows what will come out, but truly the answer you already have within. And I think you have to allow yourself to take a moment to breathe, to be present, to try to shut out the outside noise and go inwards. And that can sometimes be tricky, especially if you got a lot on your plate, or there's a lot of stressful things, or, you know, life be lifing. Things seem to be quite intense. And with the crocodile, it's truly a card of observation. It is a card to just pause. This is a card of pause, wait, observe, let something happen. This is a card of receiving, okay? Same with a lamb. The lamb is all about listen. Listen to your heart. Listen to your breath. Listen to what your intuition has been hinting at you. You know, like the signs are clear, the signs are there, and you just have to be open to receive. So let's get into the tarot. I'm so curious what this is about. So curious what you're dealing with, but it's like your intuition knows. Your intuition's onto something. You're like la 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 la, or you're kind of doubting it. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Your intuition's on point. The vibes don't lie. Energy don't lie. But let's see what's up. Let's see what your intuition is trying to tell you. Let's see what you got going on, what's ahead, what you are trying to prepare yourself for. Show me clearly what's going on for Libra in the month of May 2025. What is going on for Libra placements? We have Justice, which is your energy. Some of y'all dealing with legal matters or a contract, marriage for some, a business partnership. We have the Page of Wands. What's going on for Libra? Eight of Swords, yep, not surprised at all. We have the Three of Wands. What else going on for Libra? I'm gonna pull more cards later, but let's just see. This is kind of like the current energy. We have the Five of Wands at the bottom, Queen of Wands, lots of Wands. Are you dealing with a fire sign or you got any fire placements? Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords. I do see that you will be moving past this, but gosh, it seems kind of intense. So, starting off with Justice. There is the need to go with the flow right now. Do you see the river in the back or the rocks? Watch your step too, might I add. You may be feeling more clumsier than usual. So I would say, watch your freaking step. But yeah, it seems here you're trying your best to balance things out, juggling a few things. You're trying to do what's fair. You're trying to do what's right. And with the Page of Wands, you are showing optimism and hope for the outcome. Like if you are dealing with some kind of like legal situation, I don't really read for legal shit, but let's say you're waiting on some kind of outcome or verdict, or even if this is something to do with a relationship or a living situation, whatever, personal thing. It looks like you have a lot of optimism in this direction, and I see you calling it in, honestly. The Page of Wands, she's playing this flute. Maybe you play instruments, maybe you're a musician, but you're calling in something that you are really putting your attention towards. Now, Eight of Swords, Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, is there doubt? Do you second guess? Are you having a bit of a wavering moment where you're like, okay, but I don't see it, or how is this even possible? You're like questioning how this is going to unfold, and you're trying to reason with yourself, or you're even at outside influences that are saying like, oh, that's impossible, or that's not realistic, or you better give up on this dream of yours or this manifestation, just walk away, let go. You know, there's a bit of that energy of feeling a bit stuck or trapped. Eight of Swords is typically when we're in our head and we can't really hear what our intuition is telling us, or our intuition is trying to tell us something, but we're mistaking it and getting it confused with our fears, our judgments, our projections, things like that. And so you might be like, well, Jade, how do I know what's the difference between like my intuition versus my fear or whatever? So that's where you need to sit. That's where you need to get calm. That's where you need to like take some deep breaths. You may need to go out in nature, go grounding, go hug a tree, put your feet on the grass, barefoot, take some deep breaths. Like that's honestly, there's something you're not seeing. Let me tell you that. There's something you're not seeing. There's a blockage here. Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands. You're trying to plan, you're trying to prepare for the next set of events, the next couple of weeks, but there's something you're missing, or there's something you're overlooking. Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups. There's something you gotta leave behind or walk away from. In the future, there's something you have to make peace with saying goodbye to. It could be an idea, it could be a person, it could be, I mean, who knows, right? And I haven't even really looked at these other cards, so we'll see if it will tell us, but it's showing here in the future, you know, it's like, it feels like time is ticking or time is running out in a specific thing in your life. Or if it's like, let's say if it's a relationship, I'm laughing because I seen a post about this on Instagram and I'm like, oh my god. It's like if you're in a relationship and it's kind of not where you're wanting it to go and you're kind of like seeing it for what it is, you might be giving yourself like a mental due date of like, okay, by the end of May, I'm breaking up with this person. Like you might be giving it and the other person has no fucking clue. I mean, you might want to communicate, right? But maybe you have. Anyways, I just saw a post about that like a couple days ago or like a while ago and it just made me laugh. It made me laugh and just made me think about that. Anyways, there's something you're preparing to walk away from in the future, but yet maybe you're afraid to, or you're not quite sure what lies ahead. You're like, well, then what? Okay, so I let go of this thing, or I quit this job, or I'm gonna move, but where am I moving to? Or what happens next? And that can be kind of scary, you know? And so therefore, Eight of Swords, you may be hesitant to take this next step in your journey because you don't know what lies ahead, and so you feel unprepared. You feel like you need to have all the answers before you take this next step in your journey, but you don't need to have all the answers. And honestly, the answer's within, babe. You gotta go inwards. Now, after the Eight of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords. That is where we need to be careful that we're not deceiving ourselves, or that someone around you isn't trying to deceive you or lie to you or play you or manipulate you. Okay? All right? I do sense there could, if you're dealing with someone, there might be something going on behind your back. Literally, be careful. Watch out for that. There might be something, your intuition, like your spidey senses are kicking in. Something that could potentially be harmful to you. So at the bottom, we have the Five of Wands, which typically is a card of conflict, fighting, arguments, drama, ego, battle of the ego for sure. We have the Queen of Wands. It almost is like someone could be trying to make you fight for them. Look at how this queen, she's like, who's gonna fight for me? Who's competing for me? I don't know, it feels weird. This could also be showing how you're experiencing some sort of inner blockage, especially in terms of like creativity or sexually, or it's just showing that like, even like self-expression, there's something here. If it's not external, if it's not another person, there's something within you that seems to be a bit blocked. A creative's block, inspiration, energy flow. Maybe you're feeling very lethargic or tired, low energy. Are you getting frustrated with yourself? Or someone here is getting frustrated with themselves? Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This is a great time to tune inwards. Like we were saying earlier, this is a great time for you to focus on you, yourself, your own road, your own lane, your independence, your health and wellness. You have a tiger over here. A lot of fire showing up in this spread. I'm seeing if this is relating to your money and finances, there seems to be a bit of competition of like who stands out, who is unique. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords. I'm seeing that there is positive progression, luck and fortune is on your side. Things are improving, things are getting better. The future is starting to get more clear. You're starting to get more answers as to what the next step looks like for you. I would say part of you, with the Eight of Cups, going back to the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords, by you holding yourself back is like self-sabotage. You're sabotaging yourself of what you could experience by like keeping yourself stuck in the Eight of Swords. And then you also be manifesting more of that if you just stay locked. Like it feels like you could be kind of locking yourself in some sort, like I'm hearing landlocked, like there's no exit. So don't do that. Keep it moving, even if it's uncomfortable. Let's keep going. It looks like, going back to the animal cards, it looks like you're scared to take some sort of action. right? Horse is all about action, momentum. Rabbit is fear. Rabbit is overthinking. It's a restless, impulsive energy too, where we may be jumping to conclusions, we may be making assumptions, we may be making mountains out of molehills, you know? So that's also where Spirit's like, okay, before you take any crazy action or jump to conclusions, let's think about this. Let's give it 24 hours. Let's think about it. Let's give it ourselves, maybe if you have 24 hours. I don't know if you do. Hopefully you do. Give it a little bit of time. Feel it out. Sit with it. I also feel like with the octopus, it's like you're getting so much outside influences of what you should do or what you shouldn't do, and that's throwing you off. That seems to be throwing you off. Okay, 9 of Cups. What's going on for Libra? Look at all these cards. They're talking. We have the Ace of Cups. These two, wait, 3 cards fell out on the 9 of Cups. This is talking about your wish fulfillment here. Page of Pentacles, Magician, oops, and the Hangman. Okay. What's going on for Libra? We also have the same cards from earlier, Justice and the 6 of Cups. That fell out behind the 9 of Cups, so I will put that there. Use that. Definitely seeing a lot of like relationship stuff, emotions, feelings. Okay, Fool at the bottom, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Definitely something new coming in for you. Someone might be coming towards you. Very lustful, very passionate. Something new beginning, but it's showing that you've been like actually working on manifesting this. So let me go back. Let's go back. So the 9 of Cups was the first one that came out. 9 of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. It's about your dreams, your hopes for the future, and your desires. And it's about magic, right? We see this beautiful full moon. The next full moon that we will have is in Scorpio, and it will be on the 12th of May. So there definitely could be some sort of wish come true around then. Now, Page of Pentacles with the Magician and then the Hangman. There's a new approach. There's a new way, a new door, a new attempt at something here that it's familiar. Justice with the 6 of Cups. This is something familiar. You've been down a similar road. So it's like a little bit of deja vu. So Page of Pentacles is beginning stage. It's a new idea. It's a new seed that you planted. It's a new opportunity. For some, this could be within a relationship, a friendship, maybe it's business. This could definitely be representing some sort of offer that comes in. It looks like whatever this is, it's something that you've been manifesting. It's something that you've been calling in. Again, in the Page of Pentacles, she's strumming her guitar, a little drum, not drums, little ukulele or whatever the fuck. She is calling in with magic, with her frequency, right? We all know music. Every sound has a frequency, holds a frequency. So it's like by you shifting your vibration, by the energy that you're embodying, by the things that you're consuming, by the inner dialogue that you have, how you speak to yourself, who you surround yourself with, all those things change your frequency. So this is something that you're aware of. This is something that you're recognizing. I'm definitely seeing you're going through big spiritual awakening, okay? And with the Hangman, your approach has changed. Your perspective has changed. Also, things that you want, the things that you've been wishing for have also shifted. Your focus has changed. Some things that you used to be interested in, maybe you're not really into it anymore. And things that you weren't interested in back then, whether that was last week, whether that was a year ago or whatever, right? Maybe you weren't into it then, but you're into it now. Like, there's been this huge switch in your perspective and your desires, which is really interesting. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. We also have Aries, Aquarius, and Libra. Some of y'all dealing with another Libra. So then we have the Ace of Cups. So definitely seeing opportunity for love, opportunity for romance for those that are interested, relationships and connections as well. Friendships, family, and even self-love, right? Forgiveness as well. Nurturing yourself, fill up your cup first, let the rest overflow, that kind of thing. Some of you are attracting the love of your life. We have Justice and the 6 of Cups, which is telling me that there is like a full circle moment. Some kind of event that took place in the past that never completed itself, or it was like loose ends, definitely seems to be coming back around during this time. Justice is being served. There's some sort of karma being dished out. What you put out comes back around. And I don't say karma in like a bad way or in a negative light. I don't mean it like that. It just feels like some sort of effort or something you were dedicated into at one point, some point in your life, but it didn't go anywhere. Looks like you're picking something back up, or there is some sort of reward. This is also showing like how far you've grown. When we look at the Six of Cups, we have her younger self versus her present self. I'm assuming. It looks as if, again, kind of like we said, something that you once wanted, you may not want anymore, versus things that you didn't want back then, you now are interested in. Like big ol' swapperoo. Big ol' flipperoo. So at the bottom, we have the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. This new chapter, this has been in the process. This has been in the works. This has been a long time coming. And you've been dedicated. And I feel like you've had many false starts where there showed like this potential. If it was like love, right? Ace of Cups. We go back to this Ace of Cups. If it was in terms of love, you had many interesting potential lovers, but it never really went anywhere. And so you tried again, that didn't work. You tried again over here, that didn't work. You know, you tried, you keep trying, and you continue to keep on trying. But this time seems to be different. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. There's something new, something brand new, something much different, and it's coming in fast, very fast. It sweeps you off your feet, is what I'm hearing. You will be swept off your feet. Knight of Swords can be representing sudden information, action also that you'll be taking, or someone will be taking action towards you in the near future. It can talk about breakthroughs in communication, like we said, messages, definitely clarity. Ace of Wands is bringing in that action. Ace of Wands is bringing in that fire, bringing in that motivation, bringing in that drive. It is a very sudden spark. Sparks flying, fireworks. It feels here, things are just aligning, falling into place. All right, so let's see what happens next. My goodness. What's gonna happen? Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Show me clearly what's going to happen next for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. I feel like something amazing is about to happen. All right, we have, oh, fuck. We have the Three of Swords. Amazing. Not what I would consider, but okay, hold on. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Hold on. We have Four of Swords. Okay, I like to see that. We have the Page of Swords. Look at all the air. Look at your element coming through. Show me clearly what's going on for Libra. Ten of Pentacles. What's going on for Libra? And the Star. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands again. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Wands again. And the Knight of Swords again. We have Aquarius energy over here. Got some earth. We have a little fire. Those are the elements over here. Eight of Pentacles showing up again from earlier. Well, what happens next? You're healing from heartbreak. Three of Swords. Maybe there's some small little disappointment. The reason why I'm saying small is because we have the Four of Swords that comes out next. So it feels like, you know, little subtle disappointments or maybe memories. Nothing too extreme. You heal from it pretty quickly, and it looks like you bounce back. Page of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Look at all the swords. This is a shift in your perspective. You snap out of it very quickly. You remember who the fuck you are, 10 of Pentacles in the Star, and recognize something amazing is better, I can't speak, something amazing, something better coming towards you, and whatever that you thought you missed out on was actually just like a blessing in disguise. And maybe you were forcing something, and holy fuck, what the fuck is it? There's loud sounds going on in the upstairs, having some plumbing issues, so trying to get it fixed. Fingers crossed by this time tomorrow it'll be fixed, because yikes. Anyways, I'm seeing that there has been some sort of struggle or resistance, y'all. 5 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Someone here been holding on tight, putting up a fight, struggling to let go, feeling like they won't ever have enough. But really, when we look at this 4 of Pentacles, look at what's beneath. All the beautiful gold, luxury, the jewels and gemstones. But yet this person's convinced that there's nothing better out there. So better hold on tight. So if, like, going back to, if you're in a relationship and it's with the wrong person, but you're suffering and you're unhappy, and maybe the person that you're with treats you like shit, but there's this block that you keep putting in your head, well, I'm never gonna find anyone else, or no one's ever gonna love me, or I'm gonna be alone forever, so I may as well just stick it out with this person. Like, fucking, you know what you're missing out on? You're trying to convince yourself that what you have is the best, when really the universe is trying to offer you something better, but you're putting up a fight. Look at the 5 of Wands. You're fighting yourself. You're fighting yourself, although you're not a lion, unless you got Leo placements, but it's like you're fighting yourself, or you're resisting what it is that you truly desire. My lips feel so dry. I need like chapstick. I will be putting some on after your reading. Oh my god, the air is so dry. My hands feel like dry and ashy. Ugh, ick. Anyways, it's just from the dirt and snow mold, and it's so dusty. We have not had rain in a couple days, or like a couple. Anyways, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Let yourself heal. There's peace that you're making as you are getting over some sort of disappointment or heartbreak, but it doesn't really, like, although the 3 of Swords does talk about heartbreak, betrayal, and like things like that, but I just don't think it's that severe for you guys. Maybe you're just being reminded or triggered of some past event, but I just don't think it's that strong. And the reason why, like I already said, is because we have the 4 of Swords next, which is a card of healing, and it is a card of recovery. I just wonder if you're getting triggered again, because in the last spread we had the Ace of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and Justice. So I do think like you may have something new come in, but because there's those wounds and those pains, it's you're being reminded of it in some way. Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Just seeing like refreshing. Because the 10 of Pentacles is telling me that you've had a lot of time to heal, to recover, to reestablish yourself, get your finances straight, get your life together. In a material sense, looks like you're doing well off. It looks like you're thriving. It looks like you're doing really great. Some of you are going back to school, or you've been learning new skills, or you've been thinking about like educating yourself to a higher level, or just like you have this curiosity that you're being called towards. Are you spying on someone? Are you trying to get information on someone? Sometimes Page of Swords is the card of spying. Ten of Pentacles and Star. What do you wish for? What are you wishing for? Ten of Pentacles and the Star. Wishing for more stability, wishing for a home, wishing for family, wishing to start a family with somebody. Definitely needing to think forward, like bigger picture, thinking outside the box, making plans for the next couple of years even. The star, I was gonna say the car, maybe it's something about a car. The star is a card of healing. It is representing, you know, making peace. It's a card of recovery. It's about finding the light in the darkness, if you will. Right? I guess so, because of the 3 of Swords. You know, that's some dark energy. This rock kind of reminds me of a bit of a tombstone too. You get me? I'm sorry, there's a lot of distractions all of a sudden. It's kind of throwing me off. Oh my god. Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. I just sense resistance with this. We talked about that. I just sense resistance or holding on to something that is just creating disruption in your flow. It's a disharmony. It is fighting for something that's not even worth it. In my opinion, this ain't worth it. What are you gaining from anything? Nothing. It's just wasting of energy, wasting of time, waste of money. Universe trying to offer you something new. Will you accept? Will you receive? Will you allow? Because right now your hands are full. Right now you're saying no, no. You're putting up a fight, or you're trying to convince yourself that this is enough, that this is good enough. Hell no. Raise the fucking bar. Your bar is way down here. It's way down on the floor. Raise it up. Raise it up. Okay? Something new is trying to come on in. Let's take a look into that. Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords, because it's coming in fast. But you're trying to say like, no, I'm fine. I don't want it. No, this is okay. I'm happy with where I'm at. But it's telling me that you could do better. You could do better. Oops, and I just knocked a card. Did it flip over? I can't even see it. Where did it go? Oh, it's too far. And it's face down. I don't think I'm gonna grab it because it's literally like, it's way over there. And like, I gotta move all, like, it's kind of cluttered and crammed, everything. I don't want to bump this or bump that or bump my light or, so I'm not gonna bother. All right. Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords for Libra. What is this? What is coming towards Libra? I feel like you could be making things a little bit more difficult than necessary. So let's go. Best advice. Let's see. Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. What's coming towards Libra? In the near future, in the month of May 2025. What's coming towards Libra? Four of Swords in the reverse, King of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. We have a big ass stack. I'm not feeling that, but we have one singular card. This fellow on the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what that is. The Fool. Some of you, I'm seeing a move. We have the Ten of Cups. This is a big ass stack. How many is this? This is like 10 cards. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. I'm gonna pull a few more. I'll explain. The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Holy crap. And then look, we have the Knight of Swords again at the bottom. You guys, I mean, the things that are coming towards you, it's insane. It's insane. Does it make you feel nervous and restless? Yeah, but that's what we were seeing at the very beginning of this reading. That's what we were seeing, especially with the rabbit and then the octopus. Right? I know you're nervous and you have reasons to feel that way, but don't let your nerves and fear stop you from living your best life. Because I'm telling you, you will be living your best life. What's coming towards you? Some of you do have a move. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool fell on top of that. Some of you are moving. Some of you are traveling. Some of you could be traveling to another country and settling down, right? Or a different city, or going somewhere far, far away. And it's like the first time, like something that scares the shit out of you. Others of you, you have romance coming in. You have a true love relationship coming in, and that's scary. Someone that truly loves and sees you for who you are and doesn't judge you or abandon you. And you're like, what the hell is this? I'm not used to this. This is scary. This is foreign. This is not what I'm used to. Can I really trust them? Are their intentions as they say they are? All that being brought up, all those triggers. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. We have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So again, I'm seeing what's coming towards you is more love, more self-love, more connections, people that you can trust, people you can rely on, people who have your back, who care for you, who can really read you. You know, you're like, oh no, I'm fine, but they can sense, they can see it in your eyes, they can feel it in your presence. Even the way you text them, they can sense something's off or something's up. That's how tapped in they are and how much they care. King of Pentacles, someone who, first of all, what's coming towards you? Money, more stability, maybe a new job, or there is like a promotion or some kind of raise or more benefits in your current job or career. Oh yeah, what was I? Who's coming towards you? Someone stable, someone reliable, someone dependable, someone who will take care of you if that's something you want, or someone who just will have your back. A true friend, a true partner, someone who is loyal, someone who is honest, someone who can also provide and give you the life that you deserve if that is something you're interested in. Okay? Knight of Swords is at the bottom, 7 of Wands. Look at you putting up a fight. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Don't say you don't feel the fire. Don't say you don't feel the spark, the connection, the chemistry, because it's there. You're just trying to lie to yourself. Bitch. Stop lying to yourself. I know you want. Look, Queen of Wands underneath the Ace of Wands. I know you want it. Like that. Blurred lines. I know you want it. Maybe this is a physical attraction, chemistry, connection. I'm just saying maybe that's a possibility. You're a bit guarded. You're a bit guarded. 2 of Wands, Temperance, 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Well, it's your call. It is something that comes in very sudden and unexpected. It does catch you by surprise. What's your intuition saying about this? What do you feel intuitively from this? What do you feel from it? Only you will know. I'm not gonna tell you how you feel. I'm not gonna tell you what your intuition's saying. What's your intuition telling you? Sit on it. Think about it. Meditate on it. Ask a question before you go to sleep and pay attention to the dreams that you have. If you recall any, there's your message. If you don't have any messages or any dreams that you remember, well, Spirit doesn't have a message for you in that form. Keep your eyes peeled in other ways. Ask for a specific sign. Ask for a specific symbol, animal, number, color. I don't fucking know. Like, it's up to you. But your intuition knows. So you better trust it. And perhaps, I just feel you gotta trust yourself on this, okay? Gotta really trust yourself. Something coming in. Coming in fast, y'all. But don't let the fear get in the way of something great. Okay? Remember when the Fool fell out on top of the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups was at the bottom of that big ass stack. I was like, ooh, this looks fucking good. This looks great. So that's the vibe I get. Feel it out. I wish you the best of luck. I hope this goes amazing. Please let me know if this resonates. Comment down below, leave a like, subscribe. And I will talk to you in your next reading, Libra. I hope you have a wonderful day, a beautiful May, and I will see you later. Bye.